A very good morning to one and all present here. Actually, I will share my screen. A very good morning to one and all present here. Actually, I would like to thank all the dignitaries from Manonmaniam Sundarnar University. And also, I want to extend my special thanks to Dr. B. Revati, Professor and Head of Commerce Department from Manonmaniam Sundarnar University. And next, I want to congratulate and I want to express my best wishes to the participants who are going to present their research work in this conference. So today I'm going to talk about machine learning and product recommendation system. So being a commerce professional, you all know what is product recommendation system. But in my address, what I'm going to tell you how to develop this product recommendation system. So like this, I want to give my keynote address. So product recommendation system, actually, it is a software. So it is like a program. So the software professional, we will develop the program and then it can be attached to the web browser or to the website or any apps so that if the user search for some product, then automatically it will recommend other products. So this is the basic behind product recommendation system. And this product recommendation system, most of the product recommendation systems are developed using the concept machine learning. So this is the formal definition of product recommendation system. So product recommendation system is a powerful marketing tool because see, it will tempt the customer's shopping point. Okay, so suppose I'm being a customer, I buy something, then it will recommend more products so that I have an idea because before I don't have any idea to buy that particular product. But when it is displayed to the customer, then I have an idea to buy that product and I will buy that. So this increase, see what happens. So it will enhance the shopping and also it will increase the sales for business. So this is the this is the basic definition of product recommendation, and you all know that. And next, I'm going to give the definition of machine learning. So, what is machine learning? So, machine learning actually it is a branch of artificial intelligence. See here. So today your topic is about Gen AI. Is it not? So generative artificial intelligence. So generative AI models. So most of the generative AI models are built on using the machine learning techniques. So machine learning, actually what we will do in machine learning, so it is a scientific study of algorithms. So see, the algorithms are scientific algorithms, but basically the algorithms use statistical models. So with the help of these statistical models, see, statistical model means all the statistical methods, algorithms, all this we will implement, all are implemented in machine learning. And what machine learning algorithm will do here in machine learning, we will not use the explicit or traditional decision making system. So what do you mean by traditional decision making system? So, traditional decision making system means, say, for example, if you want to create a prediction system, so for example, cancer prediction system. So, I want to develop a cancer prediction system. So, how I will write coding in traditional decision making system means I will write based on the report I want to predict. So, the cyst is cancerous or non-cancerous, so means malignant or benign. So I want to predict this. So how I will write in traditional decision making system, I need to write a program. So how I will write a program means, if this condition, okay, if this particular report is positive and this result is negative and this result is positive, like that I will write so many conditions. Then I will write, yeah, then okay, predict cancerous. Okay, predict the cell is cancerous cell. Else, again I will list out all the conditions. Then else, like that I need to write so much of program. So I need to write a very big program. So that is traditional decision making system. But with the help of machine learning, so what we can do in machine learning, we need not write these statements explicitly. Just we will feed the data. Okay, so we will give the data. So what type of report I have? Okay, so what are the test results and what are the output? Say for example, okay, so I did maybe the patient did some 200 tests. Okay, so what is the output? So based on the previous data, so if these 200 test results are this, then the output will be, the prediction will be cancer. If something is negative or something is positive, then the output will be benign. So like that I have the historical data, so previous data I have. So just I will give the data to the machine and then I will train the machine. So how I will train the machine? So machine will be trained using the statistical algorithms, so statistical models, and then the machine will be trained. So automatically the machine will take a decision whether it is. So now after training I will give my specific data and then it will check whether, so it will predict there is cancer or not. So this is the basic idea behind the working functionalities of machine learning. So I need not write, just I will give the data. So this particular data is called as training data. So whatever data I'm using to train the machine, that is called as training data. And this training data is used to make the prediction, make the decisions. So this diagrammatic representation will give an idea how machine learning will work. So first I will give the input data. So input data, I will give it. See, first I will take the input data and then what I will do, I will prepare the data. So before using the data, I need to prepare the data. So how I will prepare data? So what do you mean by data preparation? So data preparation means some data will be empty, some data will be repeated. Okay, so in that case I need to clear this. Okay, so the empty data, sometimes as a programmer we will fill with some relevant data. Empty space we will fill it, and then duplication we will delete it. So like that, so this process is also called as pre-processing. So this is the next step. So first we should get the data, so get the training data, and then we should prepare the data. Data preparation is also called as data pre-processing. And then next what we need to do, we have to analyze the data. So what do you mean by analysis? So analysis means, see, we have so much of data and then some data is irrelevant to our research. So if that particular data is irrelevant, then we will delete the data, we will remove it, and then we will organize the data. So the data, each and every data will be taking different format. So we will change it, we will bring into a common format, and then we will prepare like a table. So usually table of data is suitable for decision making. So we will prepare like a table of data, and then so this is the organized data. So this is called as data analysis. Then what we will do, we will do model training. So machine learning, so machine learning is nothing but model training. So we will train the model. So how we will train the model? So as I told you, using the statistical model, statistical algorithms. So many statistical algorithms are available, like random forest algorithm, and then support vector machine, SVM, and then k-means algorithm, and then knn algorithm. Like that, so many statistical algorithms are available. So using these algorithms, any one of the algorithm or combination of the algorithms, we will select. So any one algorithm, or usually we will go for combination of algorithms, because each and every algorithm is suitable for some particular problem. So using these algorithms, we will train the machine and create the model. So what is a model? Model is nothing but a file. So you can see here, see, I'm displaying you. So this is a PowerPoint file. So similarly, model, usually sometimes it is an XML file, or sometimes different types of files will be used. So we will create a model. So model is nothing but a file, and then this model will be used for prediction. So what happened? See, usually what we will do, we have the previous data. So we will divide the data into 80% and 20%. So 80 percentage of data will be used for training. So this will be given as an input, so that the machine will be trained. So 80 percentage of data will be used for training. So once the model is trained, and then this model will be used for decision making. So this model is used for prediction. So this remaining 20% percentage of data will be used for prediction. So what happened? I will give all the inputs, and then I will check the output from the machine. So it is predicting correctly or not. So if it is predicting correctly, then it will be, the model will be verified. So here you can say the decision making. So sometimes the model is accepted, sometimes the model has to be refined. So what happens? So based on the 20% percentage of data, so that 20 percentage of data will be taken as test data. 80 percentage of data will be taken as training data. 20% will be taken as test data. But sometimes the percentage will vary. So see, we can take 75, 25, 80, 20, 90, 10, like that. It will be varying. The size of the data will be varying. Okay, so then decision making. So after taking the decision, again, if it is not performed correctly, then again it will be given to the machine, and then again the cycle will continue. So like this, the machine learning algorithm will work. Okay, so decision making. So what do you mean by decision making? How we will get? So we will take the evaluation. So we will take the accuracy of the algorithm. So anytime if we develop some algorithm, then what we need to do, we need to check the accuracy of the algorithm. So many methods are there to check the accuracy of the algorithm. So just we will check the accuracy of the algorithm, and if the accuracy is up to the mark, then we will accept that particular system. Suppose if the accuracy is low, then as I said, again we have to refine, and we need to include some algorithms, and then again we will create new algorithms, or we will enhance the algorithms. So this is the, like this only the machine learning algorithm will work. And then, so now we are going to see what are the steps involved in developing the product recommendation system. So the first step is data collection. So as I said, we need to collect the data. So say for example, you are buying, you are using Amazon app maybe before 10 years. Okay. So until now you are using, so for the past 10 years, you are using Amazon website. So what happened? The Amazon server will store all your data. So what you buy in the year, maybe before, maybe at the time of lockdown and all, everyone we go for online shopping. So in the year 2020, what is your shopping list? And then 21, every month, every day, it will collect the data. So all your data, your name, your email ID, how much amount you purchased, and then what are the amounts you purchased, what are the things you purchased. So everything will be stored in the server. Okay, so if it is Amazon, it will be stored in the Amazon server. Or if it is some other server you are using, so all the data will be stored in the server. So this is the first step of product recommendation system. So first it will collect all the data. Then after that, as I said, in the second step of machine learning, so here also the second step, because we are using machine learning to develop the product recommendation system. So what we are doing, so data pre-processing, the second step is pre-processing. So what do you mean by pre-processing? First, the data has to be clean. Clean means what? It will delete the unnecessary character. Sometimes the data will have some special characters, something like that. So it will delete the unnecessary characters, unwanted data, and then empty space removal, and then it will arrange the data. Missing values will be handled, and then duplicates removal, and all this will be done. So this is called as normalization. So all this will be done, and the data will be arranged in a table format. Sometimes for some applications, table format of data will be used. For some application, it is not needed. Table format is not needed. So whatever required, whatever format is required, in that particular format, the data will be arranged. So this is called as normalization. So what is the use of this data pre-processing? It ensures that the quality of the data. So whatever data we are using, that must be a qualified data. So this step ensures the quality of the data used for training the models. And then, so here only your algorithm starts. So because see, these processes are common for all the machine learning algorithms. So this is specific for the product recommendation system. So what we are doing here, so here choosing the recommendation approach, so we should select what kind of approach we are going to use. So there are many types of approaches available. So just I'm going to explain you only three simple types. So the first one is collaborative filtering. So what do you mean by collaborative filtering? So collaborative filtering, again, it is divided into two types. One is user based and the another one is item based. So what do you mean by user based collaborative filtering? So user based collaborative filtering means, say for example, okay, one user, okay, maybe he is a man and his age is from 20 to 40. So his age is in the range 20 to 40, and then that particular user buy coat. Okay, so through online shopping he buy coat. Okay, and then the same user buy shoes. So like that, maybe some 50 users from the same age range who buy coat and also they buy shoes. So what the machine learning algorithm will do, it will save all the data. So already all the data is saved. Okay, so maybe 50 users from the range, 50 male users from the age 20 to 40, if they buy coat, they will also buy shoes. Okay, so this data will be stored in the machine, and using this data the machine will be trained. And when you suppose you are now buying a coat through online shopping, and it will check what is your age. Maybe your age is in the range 20 to 40. Okay, and you are buying coat. So what it will do, what the product recommendation system will do, based on the training, it will recommend you so many types of shoes. Maybe you have an idea to buy shoes or not, but it will recommend, it will display shoes. So you are buying coat and it will display shoes. So this type of filtering, so this type of approach is called as collaborative filtering, user based collaborative filtering actually. And then next one is item based. So item based means, from the name itself you can able to understand, so based on the item. So what item you are buying, so say for example you buy laptop. So when you buy laptop, see, so this also, the decision making will be based on the historical data, the previous data. So suppose any user, okay, whatever may be the user, okay, the user may be old, young, or maybe a male, female, okay, whatever it is. So the user, if any user buy laptop, then immediately they will buy laptop bags. So this type of approach is called as item based collaborative approach. So when you buy laptop, automatically it will recommend you laptop bags. So these kind of laptop bags are available, you can buy. Like that, it will give you the recommendation. So this approach is called as collaborative filtering. And then next one is content based filtering. So what do you mean by content based filtering? So here the features of the product will be used. So like genre. Okay, so say for example, you buy some paintings, okay, for your home. So you want to put some paintings for your home. So you buy. Then what it will do? The same classification. It will show you different types of paintings. So this is genre. And then brand. So say for example, you buy Nike shoes. Okay, then what it will do? It will show you a Nike t-shirt, okay, and then Nike jersey, okay, like that. It will show all the brands, okay, all the products in the same brand. Okay, so based on the brand, it will recommend you the products. And then specification. So say for example, okay, this is festival time, Diwali, we are going to celebrate Diwali, so I'm buying some decorative lights using battery. Okay, so the same specification, not general decorative lights. I'm buying decorative lights using batteries. So what it will do? It will recommend other types of, see, it will recommend the decorative lights like flower, okay, and then like a rose, like that. It will show me different types of decorative lights which are using battery. So this is based on the specification. So this type of recommendation is called as content based filtering. So you can go for, so when you train your machine, so when you train your system, you can go for any of this approach. And hybrid means what? It is a combination of collaborative and content based. Okay, and apart from that, we can have many different methods. So many methods are available. If you combine all the methods, so that is called as hybrid method. So like this method will be used for choosing the recommendation. And then the next step, model training. So first you will select the approach, okay, which approach you want to use. And then what you will do, based on the approach, you will train the model. So model, how you can train? So you can train machine learning model, or sometimes you can use deep learning model also. So what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? So both are coming under AI, artificial intelligence. But machine learning, if you have data in text format, okay, so usually if you have data in text format, then the best suitable one is machine learning. Suppose if you have your data in image, okay, image or sound or video, like that, if you have data, okay, if your training data set is in that format, then you need to go for deep learning models. And another difference is what happened in machine learning. If the data set is very small, okay, I got only small amount of data, I'm not able to get large amount of data, then you can go for machine learning. But this, if you have the small amount of data, then deep learning will not give you the correct output. Okay, so if you have a large amount of data, then you can go for deep learning. So this is the difference. And not only this, many differences are there. See, another thing, in machine learning you will use statistical models. Okay, so like as I said before, support vector machine, and then naive bayes algorithm, like that, so many algorithms are there. You can go for this algorithms. Okay, you can use those statistical models, statistical algorithms, and create your machine learning model. In the case of deep learning, so it will be implemented using ANN, artificial neural network, and also other techniques are also available. So using these techniques, you will create a model. So this is the next step. And then after that, you need to evaluate the model. So you need to test the model. So how you will test? You can test the model using some metrics. So what are the metrics? Like precision, and then recall, and then F1 score, like that. So many metrics are available to find the accuracy of the model. So you will test and you will find the accuracy of the model. And if the accuracy of the model is up to the mark, then you will implement it. So the next step, you will go for implementation. Otherwise, what you can do, again you will refine. So you will continue in the cycle, machine learning cycle. So once you created a see, according to you, it is satisfied. Okay, so you are satisfied with the available machine learning model, and the accuracy is also high. Then what you will do, you will go for the next step. So what is the next step? Implementation. So what is implementation? Implementation is nothing but integrating this model into the platform. So maybe you are using the website, or you are using any app. Okay, then See, this particular model must be added, must be integrated to the app so that it allow to generate real-time suggestions based on user activity. So once it is integrated to the website or once it is integrated to your app, then what happen when you start buying some data, automatically it will recommend so many products. When you buy some products, so automatically it will recommend so many products. So this is called as implementation. And then feedback loop. So once it is implemented, okay, then the system will not stop. So what happened? Continuously it will collect the user feedback. So sometimes you may notice when you buy some products, then it will suggest you some product and then it will ask you whether this information is useful to you, yes or no. Like that you will get some option. So if you click yes, okay, that is a positive feedback. If you click no, then what happened? Again these feedback will be collected and again the prediction system, the product recommendation system will be refined. So this is called as feedback loop. So whatever may be the feedback received from the user, so continuously it will collect the user feedback and it will interact the recommendations. Okay, and then this data can be used to refine. So you can refine and retrain the model so that you can improve the accuracy over time. So these are the steps involved in product recommendation system. So I hope I expect you get some idea about how to develop a product recommendation system using machine learning. So if you want to do some research in this, so this is a wide area because product recommendation system is still now it is not very accurate. So there are so many flaws are there in product recommendation system. So if you want, you can select your research topic related to product recommendation system also. Okay, so these are the references I used to prepare this PowerPoint. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. If you have any questions or any queries, you can ask me. I will stop sharing my screen so that about my presentation. I think I can end my presentation. If you have any questions, any queries, you can type in chat also. So I hope there are no questions. Any questions from the audience or anyone? Okay, so I think I will end my stream. Okay, end my live session because that's all from my side.